You didn't kill Liberty Valance.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Think back, Pilgrim.
Howdy. Welcome back to Movies and Coffee with me, Art Thomas. No, I'm actually British. I don't know why I put on the accent. Yes, I paid money for this hat. No, it's not very comfortable. I bought it because I'm watching a Western today. I am watching The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Valance? I don't know. Anyway, highly recommended. The last Western I did was High Noon, which was freaking amazing. Like, definitely my top 5 Westerns now. So it's been a while. I've had some health issues, which was super fun, and none of which you want to hear about because you're here for the movies. That's fine. Just a little word on etiquette. My reactions, they're not for everyone. And if you don't like them, that's fine. I have a solution. Do not watch them and move along. Don't leave a comment. But anyway, back to the movie. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance with James Stewart and John Wayne, which I knew. That's not a spoiler. I'm just looking at the front cover. So Jimmy Stewart's in this. Love Jimmy Stewart. Everyone loves Jimmy Stewart. John Wayne. I think I've said this in my High Noon reaction. I don't think I've seen a John Wayne film all the way through. Obviously, I know who he is. I've seen clips of him, all that stuff. Never seen a full-length John Wayne film that I can remember. So yeah, enough chit-chat. Let's get on with the movie. So you can watch the full-length reaction on Patreon. And if you hit the like, share, subscribe button, it really helps the channel. There's a very real chance I'll do a lot of American accent, bad American accent in this reaction, just because I'm wearing this hat. I'm watching a Western and I tend to mimic things. So if I do, I'm sorry if that's really annoying. I'll try not to. So yeah, let's watch The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Valance, god damn it. John Wayne, James Stewart, see what I mean? Bad accent. John Ford, I think I knew that. Vera Miles, Lee Marvin. Vera Miles, she was in Psycho, right? And Lee Marvin, he was in like Point Blank and stuff. Yeah, I recognise a few names. Lee Van Cleef. Shinbone. That's a cool name for a town. It's like the Back to the Future 3 train. I love it already.
Link Appleyard.
Oh, Miss Hallie.
Hello, Marshal.
Howdy, Mr. Senator.
No, Rance.
Sure glad you could come.
Who was that, Jason? Anybody I get a line or two in the paper about?
Let Senator Stoddard and his wife.
Senator, eh?
Call the office and tell the editor that Senator Stoddard and his wife just got off the train. Thanks.
That guy looking.
Hey, Bob, that's a nickel.
I wonder, could you give me an interview? Exclusive, like, you know, a scoop.
All right, I'll give the interview, but only for one reason. Dutton Peabody.
Senator Stoddard, this is a surprise.
Now, who am I giving this interview to? You or this young fella here? Who asked me first, by the way?
I'll go over with these fellas, mend a few political fences.
Is that Vera Miles? I think so.
The cactus rose is in blossom.
Maybe.
Why is everyone so depressed? What's going on? Seems like something bad happened and that's why they had to come back to Shinbone. Also, James Stewart looks pretty old here. What year is this? This is, I want to say, late 60s?
Wrong.
Yeah, she's wearing black, so I think somebody died.
You knew where I wanted to go, didn't you?
Well, you said you wanted to see the cactus blossoms.
There's a lovely one there.
Yes, lovely cactus. That is a big hat box.
Just why did you come to Shinbone? No mystery, is there?
No,
Somebody died.
I'm here to go to a funeral.
Who's dead, sir?
A man by the name of Tom Donovan. Oh, there's my good wife.
Good wife. Where's your bad wife? Ba-dum-tsh. Clute. Is that short for something? Don't know what it could be.
Ransom Stoddard and Miss Hallie. Gosh, I'd have had a real bang-up funeral. Folks from all over everywhere to come.
Pompey?
Wow, starting off very somber in tone.
Miss Hallie.
Pompey, I'm sorry.
So was it her dad that died?
Where are his boots?
Well, I thought...
Put his boots on, Clute. and his gun belt, and his spurs.
Is his name Rance or Ranch?
He was a friend, Mr. Scott.
Scott, let's go. I'm sorry, Senator. That's not enough.
Dude,
I have a right to have the
it's
story.
none of your business. Journalist.
Yes, I guess maybe I have.
Or is this going to be like a flashback story? Have they made James Stewart look older than he is? And then we're going to see the young him. And what's with the hat box?
I read about the old Asian shin bone in the paper's files. There was no mention of a Tom.
You're a young man.
He's not that young.
First time I came to Shinbone, I came with a stagecoach. A lot like that one right there. Could be the same one.
Is this going to be like a Titanic thing where it goes like transitions back to the old days? That'd be cool. Oh boy.
Stand and deliver.
That's Lee Marvin. Recognize those eyes.
Shotgun. Shuck your shells.
Shuck 'em.
Throw down a cash box. Now!
Cha-ching. Ah. I thought he looked older than he should have been. This makes sense.
I'll take that pin, too.
Oh, no, please.
Take your hands off! What kind of man are you?
This kind, dude.
They're bad guys.
Now, what kind of man are you, dude?
I'm an attorney at law, and you may have us on your guns now, but I'll see you in jail for this.
Well, don't say that. He's just going to shoot you. Or beat the crap out of you.
Oh, come on, inside.
Dude, settle down. Jesus. I mean, you can rob people without being, you know...
What? Law.
Really? Well, obviously James Stewart doesn't die because
Lawyer,
we've seen him as an old man. This guy's got a screw loose. Cantina. Sorry.
Hallie! Wake up, gal.
That's John Wayne. I know that.
Tom Donovan.
We got a man down here ambushed. Ambushed.
So that's the guy that died, right?
It's the man from the holdup.
That's right.
Well, don't stand there gossiping. Get him inside.
And that's his future wife. That's Vera Miles, isn't it?
Think you can make it, Pilgrim?
I think.
Pick him up, Pompey.
And that's the guy who worked for Tom.
Put him on the couch.
These old films, I love how everything's brightly lit, but she's like with the lamp as if it does anything.
Tom.
Yeah?
He's hurt real bad.
It's like, Jesus Christ, that's John Wayne.
Thanks, Pompey.
Okay, now drink this.
Poor man.
Well, Pompey, looks like we got ourselves a ladies' man.
What is it with the people in this town? Everyone's so nosy.
Pilgrim, you're gonna need a couple of stitches.
Well, I'll tell you,
Pompey, go find
Pilgrim.
Doc Willoughby.
Sorry.
Be sober, bring him.
This is just simply terrible. By golly, I'm going to get you marshaled.
I make some breakfast, Holly.
Ooh, breakfast.
Oh, take her easy there, Pilgrim.
Oh, hello. Bit of the strong stuff.
Drink this.
With coffee?
Yeah, coffee and aquavita.
Should you give alcohol to someone with a concussion?
Good. Now you will feel stronger.
Now you are drunk.
My money's gone. Every cent I had in the world.
Well, don't fret about that, Pilgrim. You can eat here until you get back on your feet.
What'd you say his name was?
I said Liberty Valance.
Aha!
You better start packing a handgun.
A gun? I don't want a gun. You all seem to know about this fellow Liberty Valance. He's a no-good gun-packing, murdering thief. Well, I'm a lawyer.
Well, all he wants you to do is put Liberty Valance in jail.
Yeah, Liberty.
Liberty Valance? Do you think I'm crazy?
Now
He's like the Cowardly Lion.
Better listen. He's a lawyer, you know.
Somebody better listen to somebody about Liberty Valance.
If he's such a terror, like, why hasn't anyone else in the village just, like, shot him?
The jail's only got one cell and the lock's broke.
Now go on, get out of here, you big old fat water buffalo.
Yeah, I'm with her. He's useless.
Hey, is that flapjack batter you're mixing?
On the cuff. Sit down.
I'd tell him to go fly a kite.
You know, you look mighty pretty when you get mad.
Inappropriate.
May I have your name?
Tom Donovan.
Donovan.
Or Donovan.
Tom Donovan.
Donovan? Donovan.
Liberty Valance, the toughest man south of the picket wire. Next to me.
Look at them chaps. I love her. She's brilliant. So you've essentially got a pacifist, Jimmy Stewart, against anarchist, I guess, like a violent character. It's two opposites.
Evening, Marshal. No.
He's wasted. Everybody's wasted.
Do you know that Liberty Valance is in town tonight? I'd be a poor newspaper man indeed if I didn't know what everybody else knows.
Didn't Ransom say he got fired from the Shinbone Star when he was younger?
Better get your order in early before those drunks come in howling from across the street.
How many times have I told you the fork goes to the left of the plate?
She's like, go fork yourself.
Steak, beans, potatoes,
I am so sorry.
usual from Miss Peabody with fixins.
And beef fish apple pie. Someday he orders something different and they all faint.
Apple pie.
That place right here where it says, under the law of this territory, Hallie, you read it out loud. I got Liberty Valance just exactly where I want it. What's the matter? Go ahead, read it.
She can't read.
I can't.
Aw.
Well, why not?
Well, I never had the school, and that's why not.
Well, he's going to teach her.
I could teach you.
What for? What good has reading and writing done you? Look at you, in an apron.
Well, he's also a lawyer.
She make a wonderful wife, Hallie, for the man she marries.
Yeah.
Wonderful wife. Ah, this guy. What are those crosses on the chalkboard?
Just a couple of those steaks and no beans.
Ah, okay. All the free meals he's had.
You do have jurisdiction, so the next time he sets foot in this town, you arrest him.
What was that? Arrest who?
Liberty Valance.
4 steaks for the Brophy boys with black-eyed peas. They're sober tonight, too.
Will.i.am is in the house.
Do you think I could learn to read?
Why, sure you can, Hallie. Why, I can teach you. A smart girl like you, in no time, you'll be reading everything.
Hallie, can I have just one more steak?
Jesus.
1 steak on the cuff.
How's that guy still alive in the future?
Well, Pilgrim, I see you're still protecting.
Always with the
ladies.
pilgrim.
Brought you a little present.
I brought you this weird cactus. Oh, it's lovely.
Let me plant that for you, Miss Hallie. I'll be pleased to.
Oh, thank you, Pompey. Oh, not too close to the ocotillo bush, Pompey.
Yes, ma'am.
Pompey. Some great names in this. Pompey, Ransom.
Ransom
Tom.
Stoddard. You're a persistent cuss, Pilgrim. Well, take some advice, Pilgrim. You put that thing up, you'll have to defend it with a gun. And you ain't exactly the type.
Boom, roasted.
Any more color and you'd be prettier than that cactus rose.
Thanks.
That's mighty flattering.
I'd like us to...
Steak?
Yes, Mom.
So this would have been after Psycho, right? So Psycho is 60. This is what, like 69, I want to say?
Wrong. He was so wrong.
Do I hear wedding bells?
Don't rush me, Mr. Editor.
We've got a love triangle with Tom, Ransom, and I keep forgetting Vera Miles.
Here's your cactus rose, Miss Hallie. Sure
Hallie.
is.
Oh, Rance. Isn't that the prettiest thing you ever did see?
Yeah, it's great.
Rance, when you finish the dishes, will you help Hallie wait on tables?
Why are the plates so huge? Jesus.
Well, no, that's all right. I'd be glad to help.
Fit a whole chicken on there. I was going to say, if she can't read or write, how does she write out the menu? But I guess they just do it by memory. And it's just meat and potatoes. Rude.
Well, these steaks look done just right for us. You cowhands ain't no hurry to eat, are you? Well, are you?
Ah, this guy.
That's right neighborly of you, partner. Especially after all the lying things I hear folks been saying about Liberty Valance.
One of mama's pies for Tom.
Pie. Uh-oh.
Looky at the new waitress.
That was a good one, to be fair. Dude, you suck.
That's my steak, Valance.
You messed up now, mate.
Pick it up.
No. Pilgrim, hold it. I said you, Valance.
3 against 1, Donovan.
My boy Pompey, the kitchen door.
Pompey. Oh, damn.
Everybody in this country killed crazy?
Yeah, kinda.
Show's over for now.
We're gonna have like a showdown at high noon.
Try it, Liberty. Just try it.
Too slow. Oh, there's Lee Van Cleef. I know your face. Wasn't he in High Noon as well? He's in like every Western. See, like, he's such a menace. It's like, how's no like member of the townsfolk just like shot him? I understand they'd be like scared of him and everything, but just like shoot him in the back or something. Boom, job done.
It was me, he tripped.
My steak.
Over one measly steak.
Well, thanks for saving my life, Pilgrim.
That isn't why I did it.
I love it when James Stewart gets angry. It's so out of character. I like it. I wonder if Liberty Valance's character was an inspiration for the villain in Tombstone. It was Powers Booth, wasn't it?
Peter, I'm not in the habit of eating my steak off the floor.
Well, don't put it in the pot.
Well, cool off, Pilgrim. It's all over. Nobody got hurt.
He'll be back.
But not after me. After you, Pilgrim. But if you want to stay healthy, there's 2 ways to do it.
Either I buy a gun or get out of the territory.
That's it, Pilgrim.
I think we're up to about 30 pilgrims so far.
Ransom Stoddard, attorney at law. I'll let you hang this thing outside the newspaper office for as long as it lasts.
No.
Oh, she's got a big knife.
I'm staying, and I'm not buying a gun either.
Well, good luck, Pilgrim.
I knew he was going to say pilgrim.
Oh, Hallie, I'll be out of town for a while. Horse trading.
Okay, bye.
Oh, and take note of what goes on around town, because by the time I get back, there won't be no newspaper to read it in.
Good one. So, what did you say? That's a cool shot. The lighting.
Did you write this, Mr. Peabody?
Yeah.
Well, this is great.
Oh, he's made a friend. Oh, damn. Jesus. She's so feisty. I love it.
Morning. I'm sorry I'm late. One thing a teacher should never be, and that's late for class. Now, you can take your seats. It seems like we have more new pupils every day. Morning, Marshall. Your head cold?
No, I haven't.
Hallie, why don't you take a run through the ABCs for the Marshal?
Okay, so some time has passed.
All right, you ready?
She reminds me of that Charlotte Gainsborough song.
Well, that's just fine. Just fine. Well, now I see a couple more new pupils back there.
So there's no teachers in this town at all?
Caught him playing hooky again, down by the picket wire, fishing. Ain't you gonna give him a whopping?
Oh, he's too big.
I reckon that. Isn't that guy from... He's Uncle Thingy from Dukes of Hazzard. Uncle Jesse.
Now, I wonder if anybody in class remembers what the basic law of the land is called. Pompey, you try this one.
Pompey.
It was writ by Mr. Thomas Jefferson of Virginia.
Was written
Kind of reminds me of Yul Brynner.
that all men are created equal. You did just fine, Pompey.
Say Pompey again.
That's the Shinbone Star, Dutton Peabody, editor-in-chief.
That's another Back to the Future reference, isn't it? Peabody. The Peabody farm.
Headlines say,
Interesting.
cattlemen fight statehood, small homesteaders in danger.
Maybe it's just a common name back then.
The future of your kids, it's all be all over. It'd be gone. Hello, Tom. Here, you want to join us?
I'm looking for Pompey. I've been away 3 weeks, and there's no sashes or doors in yet.
Say Pilgrim.
Or get on back to work.
Say it.
If you put that paper out, the streets of Shinbone are going to be running with blood.
Say Pilgrim.
Votes won't stand up against guns.
Guns? What guns, Tom?
Oh, Appleyard, do you think Valance stays away from here because he's scared of you?
Julieta,
Si, Papacito.
you better take the little ones home.
That one in the back kind of looks like Jennifer Jason Leigh. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Tom, this could get worse than the sheep wars.
And so I just pictured a bunch of sheep like with rifles.
The river yesterday. Killed a couple of sodbusters. They tried to bushwhack me, unfortunately, for one of them. You're gonna put that in your newspaper, too?
You think they'll come here, Tom?
Election day, Pilgrim.
Yes.
You can depend on it. They'll be here. Allie, go on back where you belong.
You listen to me, Tom Donovan. What I do and where I go is none of your business. You don't own me.
You're awful pretty when you get mad.
Starting to see why she didn't marry him. I like that he wrote that and joined up, even though they're like still on their ABCs.
Hallie, you go find Tom and make it up to him. He's only trying to protect you.
Okay. Just my dirty mind. Never mind.
Rance!
Better let him go, Hallie.
Where's he going?
That day he decided to come in with me, I let him have an old gun of mine. He's been going out in the country twice a week, practicing ever since.
Mean he's gonna face up to Liberty?
So, not a pacifist.
He never would discuss it with me. He just
Why does everyone wear their hats indoors?
practicing.
It's weird. Says me.
Tom! Tom Donovan!
Hey, Professor! I want to talk to you over at my place. But Tom, I'm going... Yeah!
You could just talk there.
Step down, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Take a look.
Well, all right, Tom. What are you trying to tell me?
I'm telling you that Hallie's my girl. I'm building that brand
Well-
new room and porch for her for when we get married. You're carrying a gun, ain't you?
Yes, I have a...
Get it.
Don't point it at people. That's lesson 1. If you're not going to shoot them, I mean.
All right, gunslinger.
Missed.
Hit that can.
Oh, okay. I thought he wanted to shoot him in the air. It just went...
Pilgrim. You got to cock it first.
I forgot.
I thought we'd been practicing for like 2 weeks.
Pompey, bring me those cans.
Don't shoot Pompey.
Take these
So
cans.
here's your cans. Oh!
Put them on those 3 posts. Now put that last one in the middle.
What? Why didn't he just...
Pilgrim!
What? Why didn't you use empty cans? Okay, he's messing with him. Uh-oh.
I hate tricks, Pilgrim, but that's what you're up against with Valance.
Oh, no, you didn't. That face.
I don't like tricks myself, so that makes us even.
Hey, Pilgrim, you forgot your pop gun.
Careful. Jesus Christ. Vera Miles is cute. She didn't really smile in Psycho, so it's kind of hard to tell, for obvious reasons.
Dutton Peabody exercising his franchise.
Ransom Stoddard.
Oh, Rance, we'll be needing you for some of that legal stuff that'll be coming up later.
Okay, Uncle Jesse. Come on now. Okay, they're all wearing their hats indoors. Never mind.
Yes, sir.
You're too young to vote. Back to school.
What? Is he taking the mickey, or is he supposed to be young? He does not look young. He looked about 35.
I'll have the usual, Jack.
The bar is closed, Mr. Editor, during voting. You can blame your lawyer friend.
That's carrying democracy much too far. A small beer.
Bar is closed. Give me that bung starter.
Closed.
All right, settle down. Sit down, everybody.
Don't think he needs that. Okay, maybe he does.
Mr. Peabody, would you like to keep a record of the meeting?
Rance, please. There are other men. Give me a drink. Will you
Bar is
just...
closed.
We're here to elect 2 delegates. Now, these 2 delegates will represent us in the Territorial Convention for Statehood.
Yeah. Don't know.
The cattle interest want to keep this territory an open range.
Open Range, great film.
And we, that means everybody in this room, we're for statehood.
Yeah. Whatever that is. I'm British.
I nominate Tom Donovan.
Boom.
I refuse the nomination.
Tom, you can't refuse now. You've already been nominated.
Mr. Attorney, go on with your meeting.
Denied.
Well, Hashlinger, what are you standing there looking so high and mighty about?
He's running this here meeting.
Pilgrim.
I'd like to nominate the chairman, Mr. Ransom Stoddard.
Now listen, all you sodbusters, you hard rock farmers. I aim to be the delegate.
What's a
from south of the
sodbuster?
picket wire.
Now, wait a minute. We need 2 good delegates to Capital City, Valance. 2 honest men.
Boom. Roasted.
You looking for trouble, Donovan?
You aim to help me find some?
Yeah, you tell him, Pompey.
What about Mr. Peabody? He can read and write, and he runs the newspaper.
Yeah, and when he's drinking, why, he can talk the ears off the wooden ending.
No.
So, no, I don't want to do more work.
I'm a newspaper man, not a politician. I wouldn't be one. I couldn't be one. It'd destroy me. Give me it.
Bar's closed.
I'm your father confessor. I'm
Drunk?
What else am I?
Down drunk?
Boom. Roasted by me and John Wayne. Don't know why I keep doing this today.
You sodbusters are a brave bunch when you're together. But don't vote anyway now, that you'll regret later when you're alone.
Not the 50 Shades whip he carries around everywhere.
All those in favor of Liberty Valance, raise your hands.
Can't vote for yourself, guy. Probably. I don't know.
All those in favor of Dutton Peabody, raise your hand.
Aye.
Anything further on the election?
No, legally the election's finished.
Then the bar is open.
Let's all get faced.
That vote don't mean a thing. You got a choice, dishwasher. Either you get out of town, or tonight you be out in that street alone. And don't make us come get you.
Pilgrim, why don't you get out of town?
Thanks.
So either he kills Valance and then moves away, or he runs away and Tom kills Valance? I don't see him running away though. Unless it's like Grace Kelly in High Noon, where she kind of like convinces him to, you know, don't stay, you'll die, we need to go.
What's the matter, Mr. Peabody? Are you afraid, huh?
That's a jug.
No courage left.
See, courage, he's the cowardly lion. No, I said that was the sheriff guy, didn't I? He's more like Scarecrow.
Go west, old man, and grow young with the country.
Was he in the opening scene? Because I got a horrible feeling he's about to get shot.
Mr. Peabody's drunker than a skunk over in that Mexican joint. He ain't eating tonight.
Allie, he isn't eating tonight, remember?
Isn't, ain't. What difference does it make?
Isn't.
Go, Rance. Go now while you can. Nora and Hallie can finish the dishes.
Please go.
No, I owe you for 3 days room and board. I just want to square my account.
And those in England now asleep.
Oh, that Peabody. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's toast.
He's dead.
Nobody's hearing this outside? Oh, now you hear it. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, he's not dead.
Mr. Peabody.
Right?
Oh, he's mad now.
Mr. Peabody.
Help me get him up there.
I sure told them Liberty Valance about the freedom of the press.
Damn.
Marshal, you tell Liberty Valance I'll be outside.
Mm-hmm.
Pompey, where's Mr. Tom?
Down the road a piece way in high.
Get him quick! Rance is out front with a gun. Hurry!
Yes, ma'am.
Another one of your accidents, huh, Valance? I'm looking forward to the day when it's you they'll be calling me for.
Paid in advance.
You all know that Rance Stoddard couldn't shoot the hat off his own head with the gun right in his hand.
Oh, you mean he's got a gun in his hand, huh? Aces and eights.
Isn't that the dead man's hand? See, the sheriff has got him for murder. He could literally just like shoot Valance in the face right now and he'd be like totally within his rights. Well, I suppose he should arrest him, but you see what I mean. No, Tom's going to stop him. That's a cool shot. I like how they've got him in like an apron as well. It's just like not what you'd expect from like a classic Western in a good way.
I'd say that was Liberty Valance there now.
Yeah, thanks for that. Also, you got the classic villain in black and the hero in white.
Get out of that shadow, dude.
Okay. Did he mean to miss? I guess so. Shoot him. I'm talking to James Stewart. Oh dear. Should have done it when he had the chance.
You got two hands, Slinger. Pick it up.
Maybe Tom will come in and save the day.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
All right, dude. This time, right between the eyes.
Oh, snap. Ooh, that was cool. Like he tried to get up and then he just like fell. That was a good choice. Yeah, got to give him credit. He got shot in the arm and he still managed to beat him. Put the gun down before you shoot Hallie in the face. Jesus.
It's Liberty! He's hurt!
Oh, he's not dead.
Whiskey, quick.
I'd be like, let's take a look at bang. Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Dead.
Oh, okay. Did you take the bullet out?
Rance, if it had been you instead of Valance.
Oh, no, Hallie.
I feel so guilty.
Tom's going to walk in and see this, isn't he? Yeah. Awkward.
Sorry I got here too late, Hallie. You got yourself out of that fix real handy.
Not really. He got shot. Thing is, if Hallie chose Ransom, then what can Tom do about that? Can't force her to marry him. Well, I guess he could. Back in these days. Bye, loser. Bye-bye. Read the room, guy.
No one's bothering you, Donovan.
You are.
Oh, damn. Ninja.
Marshal, what are you getting paid for? Drag this scum out of here.
You tell those ranchers north of the picket line that me, Link Appleyard, run you out of town.
Okay. Comes Pompey.
Now look, Pompey, you know I...
Who says he can?
Come on home.
Home sweet home. Oh, what are they paying you guys for? Play! Be merry! Sing!
Okay, he's turning into another frickin' Valance. Or Valance. Well, we know he doesn't die until like 20, 30 years in the future, right? So, is he just going to be the local hermit now or something? Oh, okay. Is that the extension he was building for Hallie? Okay, so the whole thing does burn down now. Interesting.
The horses, Pompey. The horses.
You should have thought about that before you... We should bring back hats. Everywhere. So what happens to Tom then for the next 20, 30 years? I thought that was Peabody then, but I was like, oh yeah, he's dead.
Wrong. He was so wrong.
Well, this must be Ransom Stoddard.
Rance, this is Handy Strong.
Wait, is that Peabody?
Hello? Anybody home?
Quite a city you have here, Mr. Strong.
Well, it's not much according to your Eastern standards.
I'm confused. I'm gonna break that hammer, guy.
Mr. Chairman, fellow delegates, ladies,
Okay.
gentlemen, this is no time for oratory.
And yet.
Let me speak to you from the heart.
He'd be a good Abraham Lincoln. It's blank.
I nominate
Get to the point, guy.
the Right Honorable Custis Langhorne.
Yeah, that guy. You can't bring that horse in here. Oh, damn. We was all thinking it. We weren't saying it. And that was the last time politics was ridiculous.
The chair recognizes its old friend, publisher and editor of the Shinbone Star.
Okay, what the fun? They pretty much said he was dead, right? I'm not wrong on this.
Wrong. He was so wrong.
Or maybe I am. I don't know.
We need statehood to protect the rights of every man and woman, however humble. And how do we get it? I'll tell you how.
Monorail?
He is a man who came to us, not packing a gun,
Well, not at first.
a bag of law books.
You say, wait a minute, that's me.
And some stutter!
He's like, but I don't wanna. It's hard.
Who is this ransom stutter?
It's that guy.
A man who usurps the function of both judge and jury and takes the law into his own hands. He did that!
He was defending himself. He got shot in the arm, so he shot him back. That's like, case closed.
What other qualifications has he then?
He's a lawyer.
Mr. Chairman, I
Oh, he's gone.
Pilgrim.
Angry Pilgrim this time.
Valance couldn't make you run away. What is it now, Pilgrim? Your conscience?
Isn't it enough to kill a man without trying to build a life on it?
You didn't kill Liberty Valance.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Think back, Pilgrim.
What?
You were walking toward him when he fired his first shot.
Oh, what a twist.
Remember?
Oh, this is so cool. This is so like Back to the Future too. Seeing something you've seen from a different perspective. I love that. Oh, I've got goosebumps. Damn. Wow. That's crazy.
But you saved my life.
I wish I hadn't. Allie's your girl now. Go on back in there and take that nomination.
Oh, I love this. He's still like mad at him, but he's like still doing the right thing. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Ugh. Okay, I'm starting to see why people like John Wayne films. he's so good. The old strong silent type. That was crazy. I did not expect a big twist at the end of this film.
I went to Washington. We won statehood. I became the first governor.
And a man who, with a snap of his fingers, could be the next vice president of the United States.
And that's why he came back for Tom's funeral, because he respects him so much.
You're not going to use the story, Mr. Scott?
No, sir. This is the West, sir. When the legend becomes fact, print the legend.
You'll keep in touch with your Pompey.
No, Pompey. And the old age makeup was actually really good.
Hallie, would you be too sorry if we just up and left Washington?
Rance, if you knew how often I dreamed of it.
Who put the cactus roses on Tom's coffin?
I did.
I got a brand new spittoon for you.
Great.
You think nothing of it. Nothing's too good for the man who shot Liberty Valance.
And of course, he became a legend because I want to go back and watch that first opening scene again now. It's crazy. It means like so much more now I know the ending. Okay, so that was the man who shot Liberty Valance. That was so good. I think I like it as much as High Noon, which I loved. It's like the opening scene. I thought, Jimmy Stewart looks older than he should in 19. I have to look it up. I think it was 1969 the film was made, something like that. I was like, why does he look so old? And then you find out it's like the end of the story, and then they flash back to the like him as a younger man. I was like, so that was really cool. And Lee Marvin was such a great villain. I hated his guts, and that's all you want from a villain. It's just like I said, I wonder if he was a big influence on Powers Booth for his character in Tombstone, which kind of had a similar story. And Vera Miles was really good, although she didn't really have a lot to do in the second half when it became all about like guns and vengeance and stuff. But the first half, I loved her character, how feisty she was, but she wasn't perfect because she couldn't read or write. So that was her like. Sometimes in films they make the female lead like this perfect angelic character, and she was up to a point, but she also had a flaw, and I loved that, and I loved how feisty she was, like shaking the bell at him when he was taking too long. Just like that's funny. Yeah, and James Stewart was great. I mean, I think we take his performances for granted. It's like obviously he's going to be great, but I think that kind of like everyman charm. But also when he got angry, you really believed that he'd been pushed to the edge. So I liked that he wasn't just like happy-go-lucky through the whole thing. He had had an arc. All of the characters had arcs really. Like Tom. Tom for a while. Well, first you think he's going to be a friend, then he's kind of like an antagonist because Ransom is like kind of getting with Hallie, and you think, oh, he's going to be a problem, and he is a little bit, but then he kind of like swallows his pride and does the right thing by killing Valance at the end, which is a huge twist because you think Ransom did it, and you think, oh, okay, he pulled it off, quite impressed, and then it just flashes back and you see it from a whole different perspective. That was just so good. I literally had goosebumps. I was not expecting. It's this ageist thing, isn't it? For like you think old films they'll be really simple and but they just threw in a huge twist, and it was so good. So yeah, this is going on my best westerns list up there with 310 to Yuma, the newer version, and Open Range and High Noon. So that's kind of like my top. What was that, 4? Great westerns. John Wayne was brilliant. He did I expected him to say Pilgrim a lot, and he did, but he was also played his character really well. You believed him as kind of like this gruff, grumpy guy, but at the same time, at the end of the day, he's a good guy who does the right thing. I thought he was great in it. Everyone was great in this, I think. You had Pompey. I wonder if I don't know if I've seen Pompey in anything else. I have to look on IMDb. I don't think so. Yeah. So I loved it. If there was one flaw, I think the courtroom scene at the end kind of dragged on a little bit. And I was kind of like not falling asleep, but I was kind of like losing interest a bit. And then they bam hit you with that twist, and that kind of woke me up again. But yeah, the courtroom scene could have been trimmed a bit. But that's a minor gripe. So yeah, classic. I can see why it's a classic now, and I'm so glad I've watched it. If you have any other westerns you want me to watch, I'd love to watch that. I haven't seen the original 310 to Yuma, which I hear is good, so I might consider watching that. But obviously, I've seen the remake, so I kind of know the story. So I don't know how much difference there is. If it's worth doing a reaction for that, so let me know if you would like to see a reaction for the original 310 to Yuma. Yeah, great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.